Hello and welcome. I'm MJ Haggis and we are playing Snowrunner on the modded map region of Aussie Adventures. Yes, we're going to continue in the Lodestar along the path. I'm going to show you the map actually. Let's just start off with that. We're just down here. We're going to leave that trailer in that water and we're going to leave the Yar where it was. It should be somewhere on the beach. I can't even see it now. Anyway, we're going to continue down here. We're going to just investigate more the road than the destination. The destination is going to be these three vehicles, but we've got no way of recovering them. So it's more to see if this road that we're going is a viable way to get another truck down that can sufficiently rescue the Tega, the GMC and the Kodiak. That's mainly the plan because it might be an absolutely unsuitable road for anything larger than a Scout. We're yet to find out. And that's the game plan for today. So, without much further ado, let's get driving. May well be that we have to leave this little Scout trailer at the vehicles that are stuck with these roots. Is that what I'm stuck on? I think I am. We'll have to leave this fuel trailer down at the vehicles just because I'm going to get myself tied up in knots here. Let's go around the bushes instead. Oh, that didn't go well. Okay, I didn't see that it was a banking. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. What a way to begin the episode. Fortunately, it is an autonomous winch. Make it. What? No tree? Go on, get over. Can't believe there's not a. Oh, that's a huge bush. Can I reach now? Oh, I still can't reach. Oh man. All I wanted to do was go around the nasty bits. How about from the trailer? Is there anything that the trailer can reach? No. When it goes wrong, it really can go wrong quickly. That's me tight up against that tree and I've gained absolutely nothing from it. I'm in a forest. How can I have no trees to winch to? There's one over there. Right, pull me up. That's what I was after. Right, release the winch. Let's try. Continue. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Yeah, just rolling about in the mud. Yeah, as I was kind of saying, yeah, I'll drop this fuel trailer off and leave it there in case the rescue truck requires it. And then if we're going to continue exploring, then we can do with the Lodestar. Yeah, it's just, we've got to figure out some priorities. Really, the main thing in this region for me is exploring, finding trucks, finding everything lying about. I'm not really focusing too much on the contracts just because I just enjoy the exploring so much and I want to. Well, I'm hoping that season 10 will drop at some point while we're out exploring, and I just want to do as much exploring on this this region, or we download and jump into another one of Remo's maps or another map altogether. I had considered After the Storm 2. That could potentially be quite interesting. So we've got options. It's just a case of just driving around, finding new stuff as opposed to completing maps. Which way do we go? Here, I don't want to go through the mud if possible. We take the high road. think we can squeeze through these trees. Look at it, there's trees everywhere, and the one time I roll it over, nothing available. Ooh. Tell you what, even though we've got a aftermarket bumper on, still taking a bit of damage. Can't squeeze through there. Do love to find my way around maps. What's the best route? What do you avoid? And does it look open until you reach it and then you find out it's a completely closed road? That's usually how it works. Certainly knows how to put the bumps in. One oak tree. I mean, if we're bringing a bigger truck down this way, it's hard to say at the moment, but it looks like we might be able to get down this road and get up there. Oh no, that's just going to cause more and more damage. Really? You've just high-centered yourself. Okay. Well, you have as well, completely. Come on, get off. You've got a crash bar on the front. You shouldn't be taking damage to the engine. Going up yet? That's... Poor wee Loadstar's a bit delicate. Does feel a bit out in the sticks with the track that's maybe been formed by the odd vehicle that's come down here. Nice orange or dark red sand road tracks is nice. Guess that's an asset from, is it Maine? At this rate, I'm going to be needing recovered myself. Squeeze through those trees. Just cuckoo's out. Now the three markers have appeared on the screen, so we can't be too far away. Ow. I'm going to have no engine left at the end of this. So let's have a quick look at the map. Oh, we have got, yeah, we're close, but we've got to drive away from them. I considered this little road round here until you'll move the map around, and that's a steep bank down, and it's probably into some pretty nasty water. So I figured I better stick to the roads which leads down and round. Now, whether this crossing here is viable, I don't know. I do not know. There's a wee tent over there somewhere. Maybe it's up the top of the hill. There's that wee tent up there. Behind me almost. No, it's not up the hill. Just check if you see a building or something like that. Is there a vehicle or something of any significance up there? We're doing, yeah. Temptation to drive straight towards those markers is great, but we can't. In these rocks, avoid as much damage as possible now. Now, there was a comment for the beginning of this episode, and it was regarding just recovering the vehicles that you find that you gain ownership of back to the garage. Oh, look, there's a... Why can't we go down that way? I'm sure we're coming back. Oh, right, okay. That's the bridge we can see, but there's that there to cross. And that could be deep. That's why Must just come out just before that bridge. Okay, we'll continue on the road if possible. Yeah, and the comment was, yeah, recovering the vehicles. Well, my unwritten rule is, ever since episode 1, has been to only get the vehicles that you find back to the garage by either using another rescue vehicle or some other means. There's no using the recovery function. And I've managed it so far, and I would like to continue it. It just makes it more of a challenge. You have to get another vehicle down to either repair it fully or stick on the back of a towing ramp or just winch to it and pull it back that way. Come on. Of course, there's a perfectly good tree you could use a winch to, and you pull the bush out the ground. That mud is actually really nasty in this map. Okay, we're across. This looks much nicer. Go off, rain. Come on, we're in Australia. We should be getting scorched here. Up we go. Now I feel like I'm making a decent bit of progress. I'm sure it'll be temporary though, knowing what Remo's maps can be like. No major highways on this map, so just have to do the best. See, that's quite steep down there, and you don't really get the impression of any big hills on this map. Move out into the desert. It'd be so much nicer if you could see without the rain. What? Taking silly damage. But so far, I'm still fairly confident that a bigger truck can get down here. Question would be, and it'll be for a future episode, so feel free to let me know what your thoughts are, is do you bring a towing ramp? Do you just repair them in situ, because there's 3 of them, mind? Or you just grab hold of them and tow them back as is? That's probably the least likely one. Putting them on a towing ramp could be interesting, especially with these roads. You're possibly more likely to end up tipped over because of the high centre of gravity. But these roads have been washed away. Things like this where you're going, yeah, see, that would possibly tip you off. So maybe fixing them up with the repair add-on, and then towing them with them using their own engine power is possibly my first consideration. Oh, get up there, get up. These roads are just asking for you to get caught out and tipped over onto your side. Well, we're almost there. Is this mud going to be horrific? I'm just looking at trees. As long as there's a tree that I can winch to, I'm fairly okay. Go from the deserts to the floods in less than a kilometre. Right, well, there's a GMC. Trees and telegraph poles. Might just go down towards the building, actually. Uh-oh, what's in the water there? I can see something poking out. Is that going to cause me lots of damage? I think it could do. Stuff like that is really bad when you hit it. Get out of there, trailer. Oh, have I jammed myself in there? Oh dear, this is not looking good. I'm getting stuck in the mud. Get out of there, trailer. Swing round. Your autonomous winch is not the most powerful, which means this is harder than it should be. That trailer did not want to move across the mud, did it? There you go. All I was wanting. If I could reverse out a bit. Oh, I'll just rip that push out the ground. This is getting harder and harder. Come on. Here we go. Right, let's head for the water. If I can get round now. Oh, please don't get any deeper. I think there should be a road somewhere under this water. Right in front of me now. There we go, we're making reasonable progress. Kinda just want to I want to put some fuel into these trucks, but it's absolutely pointless because it's so badly damaged it'll just drain out. So we kind of possibly want to leave this fuel trailer in this vicinity. I might just drop it here after filling myself back up. We've got 130 and we need to take some back into this. 1058 left in the trailer. Okay, now we might be able to make reasonable progress. I'm really hoping we find this Tega with some big balloon tires and all of that nice stuff that the Tega can fit. Looking promising. There it goes. Can I even pull this guy back out the water a wee bit? It'd be nice if I could get the trucks a little bit closer together. But I don't have the weight. No. Am I moving? Probably a little. Oh, come on, Tega. I know you want to come out of the water. It's got a low saddle. It's got a spare tyre. That doesn't really help at the moment. We need the bigger truck. Right, release the winch. Right, from here, let's get back out of the mud. Or the water, at least we're in the mud. What I was thinking was we carry on north, we'll uncover the Kodiak, but we'll continue north along this little road. It seems to cross the river again there or go down through the river. Kind of want to head back in the direction, well, there's something up here that we should visit. I don't know. That's the beauty of exploring when you've got no clues do we cross the river there and then head right the way back across the map to check that road out, which kind of does lead us back towards the garage, and that might give us an idea whether we should take the northern route or the southern route. That looks like a rock crawling road if ever there was, along a cliff edge. Then back down again and onto the roads that we've been before. Okay, first things first, let's get to the Kodiak and beyond. Lots of little tracks all the way up here, right up into the corner. I want to try and travel as many of these roads as possible. So we're going to go there anyway. We'll go the riverside route initially to there. Keep the goals simple at the beginning. Head for the tree. That's good. I'm glad this thing's got a snorkel. Come on, little lodestar, keep moving. Oh. Oops. Go round. You went round, bounced me off, and now I can't get through. That Kodiak tipped over. It is as well. That's not good. Try and just pull him onto his wheels. Just reaching no more there. Up you get. He's possibly easier to move than the Taiga because he's a lot lighter, but nope, I can't even get him to move. He's completely broken, as is the rest. Right, back it out. Don't want to get stuck in the mud. Come on. That mud is really not good. Okay, so there's the road I'm about to cross somehow. What's left of a road. Right, we've found all three vehicles, so that's fine. We've left them, or left the recovery vehicle some fuel. Now it's just down to us to get back towards the garage and just do a little bit more exploring while the sun sets. At least it's not raining anymore. A dark red sunset. Beautiful. I don't know. Are we down to a map creator like Remo to explain how do they get to choose any of the lighting for this? I mean, that's probably going to be a more realistic dark red lighting for a sunset in Australia outback somewhere. It all adds to the immersion. This route so far is also pretty decent for a truck. Oh. It's just bumpy more so than anything else. As long as you're keeping an eye on the terrain, the camber of the bumps, you should be okay. Oh. Okay. What have we got here? Living the very quiet life. Oh, there's a fuel trailer. No rewards, no vehicular rewards. Anyway, it says, I have a trailer loaded in town and no fuel to go and pick it up. And no fuel to go and pick it up. The fuel is on the trailer. See my issue here? Can you help me out with this situation? I could also use some potatoes if you're going by the store. Can't have too many potatoes or tatties. 18,000 cash for that. Blimey, he's minted. No wonder with the life out here. 1200 XP, we'll accept it. Let's have a look at it first of all. Deliver the items to the cabin. A trailer, the potatoes. One lot of potatoes. So, zoom in on the map. There's the trailer. It's a scout fuel carrier. It's 100% fuel. 100% full. Yeah, full. Okay, interesting. Deliver that to the cabin. Trailer is needing to go there. Now, do we take it and start that off just because, and it gives us fuel? While we ponder that, we'll attach and we'll stay here for the night with this hospitality. Right, let's get it down to the daytime so we can see again. It gets dark quite quick, 7 o'clock. But hopefully it's bright in the morning. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, that's nice. Right, we'll take your trailer. I suppose that's, in a way, what's good about this region is the fact there's no watchtowers. You have to go to places pretty much right up close to find out what's going on. Unless, of course, you've got the exploration, the prototype exploration unit capabilities, in which case you kind of find things from a distance. It's a fine morning. This is good. Now, what do we do here? Do we cross the river? I'm just glancing upstream to see if there's anything. Ooh. What looks like a road over there. It is. Possibly that road there I was seeing. So we should probably be heading for there, 50 meters away, and then we're going to go to, we're out to explore, so why don't we try and get up there and go up to this little section, see what that's all about. I am curious. Right, pick a route that looks crossable. Keep going, don't let me down. There's not much in the way of trees to winch to here. That tree there is dead, so that's not going to be any support if I go through this mud and it's deep. Oh no, that's good. That's good. Stay like that. Okay, this is this a road? That doesn't look like a road. What is that? Maybe was that a road that got, I don't know, washed away slightly? Come on, keep going. Oh, there's a task over there. Oh my, that's steep. Look at the waypoint. Kind of gives you a clue what you're up against. Kind of heading towards that fallen tree in case I need it. Picking the bits that are out of the water because I'm not too confident, especially pulling a trailer as well. Come on, the Lodestar. Stop spinning the wheels and move. I think we should be investing in a good scout. No disrespect to the Lodestar, but you know how it is. Come on, that looks really muddy. I'm gonna have to see if there's any winch points. Only that one tree. I don't want to be... I can't even reach that. Okay. Help me, tree. We've got to find another winch point after that one, though. That's the problem. I was thinking I was going to be in trouble there. Oh, there's a tree right to my left. Okay, stay there. The Ankh. Ooh, is all in the way. And we gain an Ankh. That's a useful off-road truck. Just doesn't have any fuel. It's got to be one of the biggest trucks to get through the gunshot. Not sure why he turned left, though. Think he can help out in this one. Possibly? Let's track that for a second. Close that. Bring up the map. The Ankh is all in the way. Oh, Ankh unload. Well, where is the Ankh? Oh, he's over there. Oh, he's in the... Oh, you would have never spotted that in the trees. Where are we at? Well, he's quite close to the other trucks. And completely broken. But he's got a little bit of fuel. Until you get close to him in that tank, if it's that badly damaged, we'll soon drain out that fuel. Well. Got to get him back. So that's 4 in this region back to the garage. Blimey. I actually thought it was going to be up here somewhere. Okay, let's continue. We go up the side of this. I don't really want to go up in there if possible. And you know what? I'm going to leave the fuel trailer here. Stay there. Don't roll down the hill. Good. Oh, come on up. Up. That's an easier way to do it. Oh. You like your challenges of driving through the muddy road sections? This is the one. What is here? Oh, it's a solar array panel. Okay. Well, who are you providing power for? That's it. Not even a task up here. Nothing. Oh, man. I dare say there's going to be something to be brought here. There's nothing appearing. Okay, well, that's what exploring's all about. Back we go. Now, as I recall, we don't have a huge amount of money in the bank. So what do we buy if we can't find something that's suitable recovery vehicle? It has to be cheap enough to buy and cheap enough to kit out. Around you go. Hey, where are we going? Let's get attached first of all, I suppose. Stop. I'm just going to use the winch, pull that round, and I'll worry about connecting it later. Right, back to the map. We need to head. There's a road, that's the north route there. Okay, we're going to be moving across to there again. And this way, I think. Junction there. And then we'll come back and we'll go a different truck, a different scout vehicle, I think, for this. What looks like a crawling route, rock crawling route, will come down this way though. Unless that road goes straight through, which it does. Okay, let's continue. There, and then we can go back and join our road. Okay. Let's see how we got on. Hey there, trailer. Oh. Come on, connect. That. No, I'm not going to go over that tree. Come on. Really? Am I stuck on something already? Sinking into the mud. Okay. Come on. Doesn't take long for you to suddenly just end up at a standstill and then start to sink into the mud, which just aggravates the situation. We're heading for that waypoint there. Come on, keep moving. It seems to be that if your wheels spin up in this mud, you quickly come to a standstill. So picking the lower gears certainly is a priority. It's not a race, that's for sure. So choosing either the fine tune or the Snowrunner or the off the mud gearbox, a definite recommendation. Come on, keep going. I feel like I'm slowing right down now. Come on, little Lodestar, you can do this before you run out of fuel. I'm tempted to go up the grass banking here, try and cut it out. Oh, that's it. That's what we're talking. I hope. Where'd you go? Up there. Okay, I think we dodged quite a bit of nasty road there. Ooh. Get up. Come on. Hey, right, okay, we made it up. Right, where are we going now? I need to move that waypoint over to that one there. Okay, well, that looks easy enough. Feels different exploring when you're not aware of watchtowers to go and reach. I centered it almost again. Really, stop killing yourself. Come on. Oh, starting to run out of fuel. Okay. That'll do that. Kind of glad I've got his fuel trailer. But we'll just load from the chassis first. We'll save his fuel for emergencies. Oh, perception there. I didn't even see the tree. I'm thinking a good scout vehicle that we've used before in the past that's not a mod, so you don't feel like it's like overpowered, is the Ford F750. Carries lots of fuel, is powerful. It's big though, but it's capable. Careful down the rock. Nothing else lying about here. Because there's no obvious things, you've got to keep your eyes peeled for those little yellow boxes for any tasks, because you could easily just drive by one because you're not looking in the right direction. So what would be your preference for a scout for this sort of terrain? Would it be the Ford F750, or would you choose something else? Would you just not even bother with a scout vehicle? Would you just grab a big truck? Avoid those rocks if possible. We'll make our own road. We have done in the past. We kind of go around there. Keep thinking that I'll go past the trees and stuff, because the depth perception is just not there. Sorry, little Lodestar, for all the damage I've caused. Okay, how do we get over there? Get across? Oh, okay. At least I saw the tree there, so I was like, yeah, as long as it doesn't despawn, we should be okay. But we haven't needed it yet. Come on up, you get. You could do that. Even with my shocking driving. Come on. There you go. I'm not going to go over those rocks. Let's go around again. Head into the bush. And those are some big rocks. That way. Oh, sorry. Okay, another mess. What are we getting into here? I need to refresh my memory. What are we on the map here? Oh, we're not. We're doing kind of okay. Right, round to there. Let's go. Oh, this is a muddy mess. I'm not sure which would have been the better choice, this Lodestar or our CK-1500 that we were in initially. I think they're both very similar, especially when they're maxed out with all the fancy high suspension in the tyres. Maybe even the CK might be better for the mud, because he can get mud tyres. This guy only gets the off-road. Okay, we're going over there, are we? Nothing else lying about here? Nope, don't see anything of any interest there, but we're turning left apparently. Yep, right. Let's head for that tree initially. Don't spin the wheels. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm stuck. Nothing except for that tree. Okay, we're going that way then. We get up there. Pretty steep. Oh, no, sir. Oh, nicely done. Okay, that'll make it a bit easier. Hope you're enjoying exploring this map with me. I mean, it's just driving through trees, but it's just a lot of interesting terrain. It's almost like the complete opposite of the highway hauling, where you had all these nice highways to drive around. And you made yourself, you go like across the highways or across the region very quickly. Not now. Right, let's where are we heading back to? We're heading back towards the garage. We want to head actually that direction. Back onto the road. I've missed the junction somewhere. There it is there. And we can go round that mud, as I recall. Not go in there. Thread my way through the trees. Keep going, yeah. I feel like I'm getting a little bit too far away from the main road. We go through that there, yes. Alright, cool. Back on the road. That was a little bit haphazard. Oh, another nasty bit of road. Thought we were almost there. Okay, we need to go around that. There we go. Yes! Back to civilization. And I didn't use any of his fuel. That was quite good. Where are we dropping this off? Hold on. Did I not activate that one? Living the quiet life. Start tracking that. Trailer. Please tell me I was to drop the trailer off somewhere here. What is it? I have a trailer loaded in town and no fuel to go and pick it up. Fuel is on the trailer. See my issue here. Can you help me out with this situation? I could do that. So that trailer. That trailer's to stay there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Was I not meant to take that trailer away? And then I was to get potatoes from there and take them back. Oh, I think I just stole this trailer. Oh dear. I need to take it back. Oh no. Oops, my bad. We'll give him the bigger off-road one. He'll prefer that. It's got more fuel. There's his trailer there. Oh man. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Stop. I was trying to put my handbrake on and I couldn't. Trailer stop. Where's this little boy? There he is. Tell him we'll buy him a nice off-road one. He doesn't mind. There he is. We can... Well, basically, I'll go back to the garage, get repaired, and we'll consider the next one. Do we swap out the Lodestar for something else now? Let's put the engine off. But we do have to get that back to this guy in the woods, which is a challenge because I was thinking of the Ford F-750 and he can't attach scout trailers. So we do need a small scout. So, lots to think about, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the exploration with me, driving around Remo's new maps, his new region down in Australia. Please do come back and join me. You will see me again soon. Bye for now.